and welcome back to Let's Play Omori. Last time, we learned that we're gonna have to climb a ladder in order to find Basil, or at least make an attempt to find Basil, which means that Omori has to confront his fear of heights. But before that, let's do a couple side things. One that I forgot to do last video, we can see Sean and Ren over here, and looks like they're stargazing. If we talk to Sean, we can take a load off and stargaze with him. And Omori learns a new skill for doing that. Observe. Let's take a look at that. Predicts who a foe will target next turn. That is completely worthless, but we'll check it out in one fight. And we're totally not doing that just because I've never actually used it before, so I'm not sure if that's the only thing it does. Now, last time we saw that Van had a quest for us. Looks like the tether ball that him and Burley love so much just seems to have gone missing. How can you tell from how she usually is, Hero? I noticed. Is there some extreme tetherball going on? Well, I can imagine that. He is quite the sizable individual. Oh, now that's not nice. But Van took it like a champ. I can understand that. You know, being hard-headed is not a universally positive quality, Burley. But looks like it's dropped off into the vast forest. Now, fortunately for you, you lucky viewers out there, I know exactly where it is. But there's a little detour I want to take before we go there. However, back to the conversation at hand. Are you sure it wasn't just a sprout mole? We've beaten plenty of those things. There is some value to being able to run in this game, which we will see probably a couple parts from now. Oh. Kids, can't take your eye off of them for a second. Van's going to have to play the responsible type while we look for the tether ball. Headbutting skills, huh? Aubry is not enthusiastic. Now, Burley joins our party, but she's not following us, she doesn't fight with us, and she's not even some kind of guest character in battles who just launches random attacks. Not really sure what they're going for with this. Now, before we head to the right direction, we're just going to take a detour and go back to that ladder that was in the vast forest before. Sorry, the pinwheel forest. We'll just take this guy out really quickly. Oh, this would have been the perfect opportunity to use Observe. Oh well. Eventually I'll edit out random battles, or, well, I guess they're not so much random, we have pre-existing encounters in this game, but eventually I'll edit out the repetitive encounters. Boy, I'm tripping over my words a lot today. Now, we have to confront our fears and climb a ladder, but if we go to this one... Oh. I actually did not know that Burley stopped you from climbing that. Oh well. Anyways, if you tried to climb it when Burley isn't tagging along, then Kel will point out that this is not the right ladder. We need to go to the one east of the stump. Nice little bit of dialogue that I thought I could show off there, but well, we got a unique piece of dialogue that I hadn't seen before. I'm not exactly sure what happens if you say no there. I'm going to assume she just goes back to the playground, and then you have to go back and get her again. Alright, this time, let's check out what Observe does. And we'll just have Hero annoy this one so that we can kill it faster. Alright. call Aubry. Maybe I should have called Kel there. Give him the quick boost to his HP. But Aubry hits harder. There we go. Okay, so that's what that does. Apparently in a demo version of this game, that actually was sort of an analyze skill, and that just told you how much HP the enemy has. Well, HP and juice. Honestly, that would be a more useful effect than what it does in this version of the game. I guess there could be some situational cases where that might be helpful, but honestly, I feel like it's a waste of a turn for Omori, considering he's one of our better attackers. Anyways, the lost ball is right here. Alright, back to the playground. So yeah, you probably, the first time you play this game, will just veer right into the Pinwheel Forest and have to explore the whole thing before you come here and realize, oh, I could have just gotten it immediately if I went left. I was actually fortunate enough to guess that in my first playthrough of the game and found it right away. Although I had expected it to be in that little cave area with the giant bulb that we couldn't do anything with. Anyways, before we head out, Burley has a reward for us. And it is very worth your while to do this little quest because the reward you get for it is excellent. Alright. Gonna learn a new skill. Aubry took that about as well as I expected. Heh. Can only imagine Kel elbowing Hero in the ribs right there. The headbutt. Like so. Alright. Aw, don't be like that, Aubry. Yeah, live a little. I like how Hero took that as a compliment. Alright. You did that like a champ. That just means it was effective. Looks like Aubry's still a little dazed from that. But now she's a bona fide headbutter, and she learns the Headbutt Skill. This is a skill we're going to be seeing a lot of. Recognizing her as a certified headbutter, Aubry gets the Butt Certificate. Now we can actually see that in our inventory and get a good look at what the Butt Certificate is. It's a nice signature there, Burley. More importantly, let's look at the actual skill Headbutt. Deals big damage, but Aubry also takes a little bit of damage in return. That's rough estimate, like somewhere between maybe like an eighth of her health. And it is stronger when Aubry is angry. It's an additional bonus on top of the normal attack bonus that you get from being angry. Anyways, another thing about it is that it's only 5 juice to use. And that's pretty good, because Aubry has pretty bad juice. She has the worst juice out of any character in the game, and comes in well behind the others by the end of it. Oh, you know? There's a little poster over there that I forgot to look. Now that Boss is part of the group again, looks like we got a wanted poster here, but no reward for catching this Pluto fellow. Is he really a planet? Boss is still here, but he denies having anything to do with Basil missing. At least he feels sorry for it. You know, I feel like I was gonna say something, but lost my train of thought. Well, anyways, just to get back to the previous point I was making, Headbutt is a very good skill, and we will be using it a lot, because it deals a lot more damage over Aubry's regular attack, and it's cheap to use. Alright. probably not the best way to give a vote of confidence, Kel. Alright, we head up to the ladder. Get a little visualization of Omori's phobia. But he has overcome it. We are no longer afraid of heights, and we can climb this ladder like a champ. So let's head on up. Got quite the climb here. Yeah, let's head on our merry way. Just climbing and climbing and climbing. Do you guys hear something? Yeah, probably my imagination. Wait. Oh no, Hector's missing? That must have been that sound that we heard. It was him falling. Kel's pretty broken up about it. Whoops. Well, this is a tragedy. I'm feeling myself tear up a little bit. Goodbye, Hector. That's right. For the short time that we knew him, I sure liked Hector. Well, come on, I'm sure he's just right at the bottom of the ladder. Come on, let's just climb back down and look for him. There's worse things to do. Get to hear some of this nice ambient music. I haven't really drawn too much attention to this, but I do quite enjoy this game's OST. I think they did great work with it. Ah, there's a rock. This wasn't here before. I'm sure this is Hector. No, it's just a regular rock. Where did Hector end up? Not where you'd expect, but we'll get there when we get there. I wouldn't say it's a long time from now, but it is quite a little bit. Certainly after we finish the business that we have at the top of this ladder. This is quite the climb. Kind of reminds me of something. Can't quite remember, though. Oh, snake! Well, you know, obligatory. Looks like we've come into a new area here. Some treasure on the left and the right. Wonder how we can get to that. But after the considerable climb, we've made it into space, it seems. Looks like Hero is not in the best shape. Come on, Hero, you're the eldest here. Alright. That's a scary thought, thinking there's multiple Kells out there. Ooh. Looks like we're proudly displaying the certificate of Aubry's butt. So majestic, so beautiful. It adds to the scenery. Unfortunately, Hero is too busy huffing and puffing to really help with anything. Well, I'll give you 2 seconds, because we're getting control back right now. But let's take another look at that. It is. Alright. Let's head left here. But this guy is blocking the way. Now, Donut is actually a restorative item that you can get in this game, but you don't seem to be able to give it to that guy. At least I haven't been able to find a way to actually give him one. But let's head into the Otherworld campsite. Otherworld is the area that is the name of the area that we're in, as displayed here. Getting the nice little pan over of the area. It's got some interesting house designs. I'll have to do a quick sweep of the area to see what there is to do. We do have a couple side quests that we can grab. Wonder if we can get to that TV. But now that we're in Otherworld, our map has updated to display it. We'll get the names of every area as we reach them. What do you got to say? I am happy too, Gumbo. Glad to hear that you are as well. There's a platform here that was just like the one in the vast forest. Some type of transportation station, but it's not in service right now. It is. It is. And it looks like Mari has managed to beat us here. It's awfully quick. Not that I can complain. As long as she has these picnics set up, it's quite helpful to us. Who doesn't love some camping? Yeah, usually space I would presume is rather odorless otherwise. Now, here's another thing. Mari has a unique comment for every area you get to, but if you talk to her after you've already seen the comment, she keeps track of your various side quests throughout the game, as well as our main quest. You get her opinion on everything. There's quite a bit of dialogue through this, but none of it's terribly interesting. Oh, whoops. Alright, but enough of that. Let's see. We got a save point here. First, let's visit this guy, because I've got a purchase that I want to make from him. This one sells rubber bands. They deal 50 HP of damage, which is pretty good at this point in the game. Probably the best damage we can really do. And it lowers the enemy's defense, so we just do even more damage on top of that. I want to take a few of those, because they'll be handy very soon. Now let's just save here. Remember, when doing Let's Plays, be sure to use multiple save files in case something goes wrong. And let's check out the cooler scene. We can have a picnic with our friends. And get a little extra scene. Space Pirate Kel. I'm sure we'll meet a quite interesting variety of people. Yeah, we probably should keep our eye on that goal. That's a good point right there. That is a good point right there, Kel. I'm sure you can agree, Hero. We'll be sure to check those out as we get the opportunity to see them. Mirror here. Remember, there's an achievement for checking all of these. We'll pretty much always see that message whenever we look at a mirror, and what's this? I'm all about disturbing people. Well, this guy has got quite the appearance. Now, first things first is I'm gonna have Omori make himself sad, so that he can take advantage of the defense-piercing aspect of his stab maneuver. I'm going to have Aubry headbutt this guy's arm. As you can see, he's got 3 parts to him. I'm going to have Kel make Aubry angry so she deals more damage. And I'm going to have Hero use our jacks. We want to slow this guy down so we can always get our attacks in before he does, or any healing that we need to do. Looking at that, it's probably more like a 6th or a 5th of her HP that she loses. Alright. Took a little bit of damage there, but we're still in pretty good standing. We'll have Omori and Aubry take out this arm. We'll have Kel hit the other arm with a rubber band. Let's see. Do I want to heal Omori, or do I want to restore his juice? Probably restore his juice, so he can keep stabbing. Looks like with the sadness and the cotton ball, Aubrey's actually faster than Omori right now. Not a common occurrence, but it can happen. Oof, that was pretty bad. But it's not the end of the world. We can still manage. Let's see. I do have a life jam, so we'll use that. And we'll also have Hero cook for Aubry so she can get her health back. As you can see, this guy is relatively dangerous at this point, especially if he decides to go all in on attacking one person. wait a bit before I have Aubry Headbutt again. And let's have Hero cook for Kel. We'll pass to Hero so we can hit both Pluto and his arm. Ooh, I spoiled his name right there as question marks, but we saw the launch poster, so, you know. There we go. Unfortunately, due to how this all fell, Omori does not have his juice. So, well, here's what we'll do. We'll have him use a rubber band. We'll have Aubry Headbutt. We'll have Kel use a rubber band. And we'll have Hero just throw out our popcorn so we can get everybody's HP back. There we go. Seems to enjoy this fight. Ooh, he's expanding there. And that happens after his HP falls past a certain point. Ah, that's unfortunate. It means Aubrey's not going to get experience for this battle. But sometimes that happens. Pass to Hero again, and we should have this fight in the bag. I considered making him angry there, but I don't really want anyone to get taken out. We'll have Omori attack again, hitting slightly weaker because he's sad right now. And we win! Sadly, Aubry is missing out on this experience, but it's not anything we can't catch up on. Omori learned a new skill there, Bread Slice. Seems that he enjoyed the encounter, and what's that sound? Whoa! Got out of here. Anyways, Bread Slice. We'll actually swap out Guard. Maybe I can find something to do with Observe. Bread Slice. If this attack defeats a foe, we get a piece of bread, which restores 60 HP. I guess if you can set up for it, it's okay to pursue. But honestly, the bread's not too useful. It does hit slightly harder than a regular attack, at least, so there's that, but I don't feel it's really worth the juice. I would just rather use Stab. Now, that that's been taken care of, let's check out some of these houses. This guy's got a quest for us. Alright, sounds easy enough, but yeah, we gotta find his son. Probably outside of the Otherworld campsite. Yeah, you always gotta have a camera so you can keep some memories. Much easier these days with the advent of smartphones, though. This is a pretty small centaur. Let's look at his awards. Looks like he lost most horse to somebody. I wonder who. Noticing a certain theme among these awards. Even one Idius Bidiest. Impressive. What has he got on his bookshelf? Now this is the alternate location where you can fight the Dust Bunny if you missed it in Basil's house. Remember, the Dust Bunny in Basil's house can only be fought today, or rather in this chapter. So if you miss it, that's your other opportunity to get it. That time he didn't explode on us, so that was nice. What's the deal with this house right here? Absolutely. No need to litter the area. Now, seems to be a theme here. So I'm guessing Sweetheart is the person all this merchandise is based on. Sure. I'm sure you did. Yeah, you're a super fan. So I guess this is Sweetheart. Omori doesn't seem to have a particularly high opinion of her. I'm guessing he's just run out of money to buy a bed at this point. We'll see you later, Pessy. Enjoy your Sweetheart merchandise. What's this little sparkly here? We got a can, and we got a recycling machine over here. Nice little jingle for when we recycle cans. Fortunately, everything we recycle after that allows us to skip that jingle. Now we get a little bit of clams for recycling, but also we can get prizes from it. These prizes are some pretty good accessories, especially if you get enough to recycle to get them all right now. We're definitely going to want to recycle before we head to the next major dungeon, our first major dungeon of the game, really, because there's a pretty good accessory that'll be critical for a strategy I plan to employ for the boss fights in this area. Snaily, I love this guy. Looks like he's going to get out of our way. Alright, let's go. Oh, he moved over. Well, let's just talk to him again. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. Just move. Snaily? Okay, never mind. We'll just come back to that later. Now we head down here. A little secret passage for us. Just head over and up. And we'll get access to the area that has that giant TV. But it's not just a giant TV. It is, in fact, a house that looks like a TV and also has many televisions in it. Oh, oof. Sorry. Sure, it was, yeah. To the junkyard, okay. Yeah, could you please, like, give me a copy of that? Alright, so we got a whatchamacallit, a doohickey, and a thingamabob. I think I can find those. Sure, no problem. Another quest for us to do there. So before we get on with the game, we got a little exploring to do. Get some treasures and complete some quests. Let's see here. Got an enemy. This is a wormhole. Not a particularly strong enemy, and it also gives really lousy experience, but it has a little trick to it. Now, you'll notice I'm passing to Hero a lot whenever Kel's turn comes up. Most fights I'll just do that, because Hero's follow-up off of Kel is really good. Anyways, the wormhole can open up a wormhole and bring in an enemy. That one over there is a UFO. We'll just have Omori take a hit at that. Now, wormholes give really lousy experience, but they also have pretty high HP at this point in the game, so it takes a while to defeat them. It's a pretty unfortunate random emotion to get. Wow, we're just seeing every enemy that we can potentially encounter here. That's the Space Bunny. Hopefully that takes out the wormhole. Yep. Aubrey's HP is a little low. I don't want to use the headbutt, so I'm going to have Kel, not a toy, just throw a piece of candy at her. There we go. We're in good standing. Maybe that would have been a good opportunity to trip him. I doubt we're going to be able to kill him this turn. Yeah. Well, Kel should... Oh. Cursor memory. Almost used another piece of candy there. Alright. Not too bad. Very nice. It is unfortunate that Aubrey's going to be behind a level for a while, but not the end of the world. Hey now. Alright, but that's that quest completed. We just need to head back to the bunny family to get the reward. Let's check out this tent here. Who's this? It's got a cool duffel bag, cool cup of soda, and some cool energy drinks. And the owner of all this cool merchandise? Jock Jams. I love this guy. Let's throw on his music. Oh yeah. I can relate. Alright, enough having fun. Let's get on with the game. Let's just talk to this couple over here. Yeah, hiking can be quite exhausting. Face indented in a cliff. What's this? Looks kind of like a watermelon. Well, it is in fact a Venus flytrap. These things are all over the place on Venus. Alright. Actually, you know what? Let's do a little setting the emotional state to our advantage. And make I did have her use Headbutt, right? Yeah, I did. Always losing track of myself here. Now these Venus Flytraps are actually pretty strong for this point in the game. So it is probably a good idea to make it sad, just so he does deal less damage. And nice! We'll call Aubry again, because her HP is a little low. Let me get a little bit restored there. Not a ton, though. That will become a lot better later on. Yeah, these things hit pretty hard. Alright. Now, I'm actually going to have Kel make it angry so that we can get more experience off of it. I just wanted to take advantage of the moving attack on the first turn. But this should also deal pretty good damage. Hit it with Bread Slice for a little more, and there we go. Handled with style. Get a nice 135 experience there. Let's check out this. Oof, got a lot of traffic cones, but Omori can just cut right through these. Alright. Boy, so many of these. Takes a while to cut through them, too. Now this might be evident from the last video, but since I didn't specifically point it out, blue watermelons will always have charms in them, whereas... Ooh, blanket. That's an improved defensive item, I believe. Gives some extra HP on top of some defense, so I'll give that to Hero. But yeah, blue watermelons will always have charms and weapons in them. Green watermelons will always have snacks and toys in them. Man, so many traffic cones. Why would anybody set these up? Looks like kind of a face in the wall there. Not anything we can do with it, though. Saw a sprout mole over there. Let's talk to him and ask what's the deal with these traffic cones. Getting to him. Just a little bit more. Through the cones. Come on. We got this. Alright, buddy. What's the deal with the traffic cones? Oh. Sorry. So yeah, you definitely want to make sure you get that watermelon before you talk to that guy, because he makes you put all the traffic cones back up. But for doing that, you get an achievement. Alright, this video has been running for a bit, so I think we'll complete that quest with the bunny family and then save our game. Ducky. Sorry, Dad. Alright, we get a gift for it. I'm just gonna tell you right now, this reward isn't really worth the effort at all, but, you know, just to show off all the quests. Got a Dandelion. Dandelion is a toy item, and you can use that to remove an emotional state from a friend or an enemy. Not really that useful, honestly. I never found a point for it. We can spend some family time together. Go to your mom. Alright, but accomplished quite a bit this video. Got into a boss fight. Let's check out the foes fact entry for that. The faux facts entry. If you want to get to the bottom real quick, just press up from there, and I like his muscles. Wonder if we'll learn more about that guy. Alright, but let's heal up for now. And let's save our game. And we'll just wrap it up right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Until then...